he had on, so he's ready to go. That's a cute costume. I love that one. I missed the crown. That was my favorite Jigglypuff one.
I also missed that one, the Mango Classic, right?
Yeah.
Off the rip, Charles already using the blaster and the great aerials to affect Tachyon with some damage.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. Got the aerial into double forward tilt. Maybe trying to jump up and get a neutral air or forward air. Not sure. But like you were talking about the blaster, it's just such free damage. And it's huge on Jigglypuff. I mean, other characters can kind of ignore it a bit. But Jigglypuff, with how light she is, one of the lightest characters in the game, very scary.
And at this point, when you're behind in percent, you're going to... any trade is bad for you.
Especially with how heavy Wolf can be. I mean, not especially hairy. There you go.
You spoke it into existence.
You just kind of pop it, and it pulls in from such a distance. When people are jumping, it's very easy to just kind of pop out and get that easy damage. Blaster only doing 6 there. I feel like it got a little bit stale, but...
Okay, this is a great chance. Juan still kind of missing the mark in these recoveries. I think he'll be able to clean that up. We might see a potential. I like the idea of going high, Charles.
It feels like Charles isn't really running into too many walls in terms of coming back onto the stage.
Okay,
and
there we go.
Trade. You were talking about trades. I mean, that's not a bad one. Obviously, you take a little bit of percent from Wolf's neutral air, and you're still at a pretty big disadvantage considering the weight differential. But at least you got the stock.
Okay. And this could be made up pretty soon. Charles kind of dancing around. That dash attack is also going to be... It hits up very high and going to really clip Jigglypuff's short hop.
76 here. We're going to see a down throw into... Huh?
And he was safe, too, because the platform was there.
Charles? All right, whatever. Didn't matter.
What was he cooking?
Yeah, goes for something fancy there, but not happening. And Charles is sitting at roll distance. You see him there as Juan gets up, just kind of sitting right at the roll distance, trying to beg Juan to go in for a jump, maybe roll on stage, something like that.
Yeah, you mentioned like Wolf can just throw attacks. We saw that Charles didn't get punished for just throwing out up smash willy-nilly, and going to do the up throw, potentially juggle situation.
This is an up smash. It's clear as day.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. He's looking for it, right? He's standing still.
Yeah, he's trying to space out a forward tilt. I don't think it'll kill Jigglypuff, but will knock off stage. I mean, obviously, if we're closer to the edge, then it will get the kill. But 164, Jigglypuff should not live this long. Something terrible has happened. There it That's unfair. He came out of shield on rest and jumped. Like, Jigglypuff needs to speak up or something. I feel like that move should be better than it is.
Ah, there it is.
You said it. You said so. That's what he was doing before, because he went for that down throw into the Wolf Flash, and it looked like there was no way. There was no shot. But I guess it's a DI thing. Able to land that. Charles knows more than all of us, man. One of the biggest coaches in the game.
Yeah, my man definitely wears the biggest lab coat. So you were going up against a Smash specialist. One coming all the way from Oregon. I love seeing P&W, rep themselves. So we'll kind of see where we're going next. I think they're kind of talking about where they want to go stage wise, and I don't know. Like, what do you feel that we need more space? Do we need more platforms? What do you think?
Anything to get Wolf off stage as quickly as possible. I mean, I know that one of Jigglypuff's best stages is Smashville, which you wouldn't expect, right? Because it's so small, you feel like she died earlier. But Smashville is so good for Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff is able to control the space under the platform and push off to the stage so quickly. And we got a double switch here. Got a switch to Fox and a switch to Samus.
Yeah, I like the double switch. Charles going back to the tried and true Fox, but honestly, I think this character does great against Samus, especially with having a reflector and the ability to rush like a zoner down like this.
I think Fox does good against everybody. I don't care what Light says. This character's oppressive.
It just sucks to die at 80 sometimes.
Whatever. That's just propaganda. Who cares if you die at 80 if you do 120 uncontested? This character's annoying.
Yeah, we're already seeing Charles get the patent juggles with the up air. And
whoa! Tried to get the charged up smash. We got a couple up airs.
Oh, yeah, and that is a back air right there. Using the laser on. I think Charles is now having a little bit of fun, attacking on damage when necessary. An F smash. Juan is willing to throw out hits and hit stun, and that is just Fox. Fox wants that, right?
honestly, the fact that he was able to sneak out of that forward air hitbox was really surprising. Just not falling with it quite as fast as he needed to. Because of that, Charles was able to pop out that forward smash. You see now trying to find the opportunity to rack up this damage. Trying to get a combo started. Can't quite do it. I mean, Samus just being a floaty means that the combo strings aren't quite as big as you would hope.
And yeah, and really, Charles isn't getting Juan any time to really get a charge shot going. Almost getting the kill off the top platform, and this is what Battlefield is all about.
Yeah, you could get these combos, but it takes a pretty convoluted setup. Was able to make it work there. Gets the triple up air. Right now, 107. Charles just kind of dancing on him. All over the shield. Gets the back here. Can't quite get the kill.
No. Ooh, okay. I like the idea of using the tether. Gets the down smash as well. And dash attack, really strong option. Not going to really do much at this percent, but just space.
I'm noticing not a lot of defensive options from Juan. Not a lot of rolling, not a lot of, there you go, there's the spot dodge. Maybe a little bit safer now, but feels like Charles could just kind of run up and throw out attacks. There's the up air, and that'll make it happen.
Yeah, throwing out attacks indeed. You know, eventually it becomes a point of contention where you get this shield against Fox because he doesn't really have too many kill setups twice, you know, that nair and whatnot, but Charles just dancing all over. I really hope Juan can get composed at the last stock here.
See the down air, and I think Juan now is maybe overcompensating too much. Huh?
Speaking of overcompensation, you were gonna had a lot going there, I feel, Charles. All right, all right.
Yeah, that was a little bit too low, but able to survive just the same. Yeah, I felt like Juan was, earlier, it was all attacks on landing, always trying to force your way back down, and then started using a lot of directional air dodges to get back down, trying to mix it up, maybe trying to force your way back a little bit too much.
And the first charge shot coming up from Juan, but will he be able to land it? Who's to say? It's going to be kind of difficult, especially if you stand at a distance to react to it.
Right. I mean, Reflector is right there. Very easy to pop back at him. Oh, tries to charge the up smash.
Now, Juan's so willing to pull the trigger and air dodging so early into the ground.
Oh, I love that. I love feigning the dash attack, forcing Charles to just stay in shield, and then hitting that pivot grab. Hitting the back air, but that never kills.
Air sitting Juan back on stage, and the stock is really close to being sealed. Back air. All right, 153. Samus a little bit heavy, but not going to be able to recover.
Oh, maybe a little bit too heavy. Going down a little bit too far. Charles showing why Fox is OD on Battlefield. Well done, Charles. He's shaking his head.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that guy.
Definitely the best stage for Fox, indeed, and yeah, that was a rough call. Even with the switch, right? Both characters that Charles brought out were just very strong, and it's a tough call. Samus doesn't have too many reps, so you have to be really big specialists, I feel, on it too.
You got to keep Fox out, and Fox is very good at getting in. One of the fastest characters, can really punish you. I mean, I was saying that, you know, floaties don't have the easiest flow charts in terms of combos as other characters in the game, but definitely could get a lot of damage off if you could get the setup. There's the up smash from Wolf. Like you said, a spacey specialist can play multiple spacies at a high level.
We're coming up on the throw right here. Throw into the Wolf Flash.
Yuck.
Yuck. Well, definitely one of the flashiest combos, but also a very gross one indeed. And yeah, that's kind of what you expect. I expect from Charles, at least, a man that's been playing Smash for a very long time.
Yeah, he's going to know that stuff. You can see here at 148 getting the up air, and Charles almost with the 3 stock. Couldn't quite make it happen, but just unfortunately facing the wrong direction. Goes for the 0 to get back to the stage. And that's going to do it. So a 2-0 for Charles.